What does it mean to talk like a CEO anyway?
Talking like a CEO. Well, from our side of the table, from an investor side of the table, talking like a CEO means you're talking strategically, not tactically. So one of the issues with most entrepreneurs is they come in talking tactical. They're talking about individual customer issues, and there's no strategic, there's no vision, there's no strategic direction. And so that's what we mean by talking like a CEO. Sounding like a CEO, somebody and a leader, not a sales rep or a developer or Bob in accounting. That's kind of what we're talking about, bringing that visionary strategic direction and ability to communicate that.
What is the role of the CEO?
The role of a CEO, that's a good one. I actually like to sort of joke around with that a little bit. I would say there's a CEO's job is simple. They only have two tasks. Number one is bringing the vision to the table. If you don't have the vision of the direction of where the company's going and what you're going to do, then who's going to bring that? And without that, the company will flounder. It won't stay on a path. It'll wander around because it has no direct, clear direction of where it's headed and the direction it's going. So number one is to bring the vision to the table. If you don't, who's going to? Number two is raising money. You're either going to be doing that your whole career. You're either doing it through investors, you're doing it through banking, you're doing it through shareholders, but you're always raising money. So those are the two things that a CEO should be focused on. Ensure that the company stays on the path of the vision and ensure they have the operational funding necessary to continue to progress. Now, you can kind of go into culture a little bit, but culture is hard to build. Culture is important, but it's developed by leadership. You can't fake a culture. You can't just plan it and say it's going to happen. It's done by leadership.
Why is it important to demonstrate opportunity while pitching to investors?
Well, if you think about it, what do investors invest in? They invest in opportunities. So if you don't tell me what the opportunity is, I don't know what I'm investing in. Now, I'm saying that a little tongue in cheek, but normally what we hear as an investor is that startup will come in and say, here's our target market, here's our serviceable market, here's our obtainable market, or as we like to say, the TAM, SAM, and SOM brothers. Now, the reality is your TAM and your SAM and your SOM aren't opportunities at all. They're purely metrics. They're just numbers. Opportunities is a larger picture. So let's go back to the last question on vision. If I have a vision of where I believe the market's going, then I can see an opportunity. Okay, I have a vision and I see an opportunity. An opportunity consists of a TAM or a number like that that says the opportunity is large, the opportunity is growing. Why is my vision even valid? Is it a good vision? Why is it there? These are normally driven by trends. What's happening in the marketplace? What's the direction of the marketplace? What are the demographics of the people in that market space? Why now? And then the last part of the opportunity is what market segments are you going into? So that's really how you do it. There's two things that come from that. One, you sound like a CEO, again, going back to the previous question. Two, you've demonstrated an understanding of the market direction, and how you arrive at your market segments. This is much more powerful than just standing up with three circles to say, here's the TAM, here's the SAM, here's the SOM. So that's really what the opportunity is. You want to be able to go, I have a vision, I see an opportunity, here's where we see ourselves at, here's why we believe our vision is valid, this is what's driving this direction, and we selected these two market segments to go into. So that's more about demonstrating your knowledge, understanding of the market, and not that you just went out and Googled some numbers and said, here's a TAM, SAM, and SOM.